This or that. Would you rather Wednesday?
Wednesdays. Would you rather never stop growing taller or never need to sleep?
I mean, why would I want to keep growing taller?
You're not thinking about the benefits.
How much taller?
That's what I'm trying to decide. How much taller?
Yeah, like, am I gonna be like a giant? Like,
Well, yeah. Otherwise, there's no reason to keep growing taller.
How much
All right.
per year are we growing here?
Let's say that when you die, assuming you live to like, I don't know, 90, 100, whatever, you will be around 30 feet tall.
No.
you like skinny?
Huh?
One, your body couldn't handle that.
Are you like real
No,
skinny?
forget all that. You're proportional. You're normal. You're average. You
So
as
other people
you grow.
grow that tall too.
No.
Or I'm the only one. Am I just a freak growing 30 feet tall, or are other people doing this too?
Oh man, this is the tough part. Let's say that you find some other freaks that are also that tall. Just because you got to have friends, you know. Well, that's not true because in a previous question that we discussed, you didn't want any friends. So I don't know why this is even a discussion now. You didn't care about friends 10 minutes ago.
This is different. And I do care about friends. That was just because I didn't want to. Anyway.
All right. So you'll be like 30 feet tall. You'll have some friends though. And then this other one, you'll just be super productive, never need to sleep, but you also never really get to recharge.
So, like, do I feel like crap all the time because I don't
No,
sleep?
but it's like, I don't know. It's sleeping is a good way to. It's got healing properties, right? So you don't feel terrible, but you just never get to sleep. You're just always awake.
No, I'm gonna be tall. I already am tall, so we'll just keep going.
Man, okay. See, I was gonna say definitely never sleep, right? But I honestly love sleep
I love sleeping.
so much.
It's pretty nice.
I feel like after like 2 weeks, I think it would be like super dope. I would be like, yo, I can do all this shit. But then after that, I think I would be like so sad.
Yes. Forever.
But then getting taller, what are the perks?
Well, you're a giant. You're probably stronger as you get taller. Nobody can really mess with you.
I don't know.
Are you going to be persecuted? Like, are all these giant people living somewhere being persecuted because you're different? Because that sounds like something that would happen in America.
Yeah,
No, I think there's like 10 giant people, and you're
Am I
just
like
like,
an outcast, like living
No,
on
no.
some like land, like we're all trying to survive because being hunted.
no,
like-
nobody can really kill you. You're like so tall that you're just like smashing people into buildings. You can be a villain. You can be a
I don't
good
know,
guy.
man. David killed Goliath, so
No, this is different. This is
I
different.
guarantee you are not sleeping as a giant either, because like, where are you sleeping?
In
I
like
mean,
a lake
in
bed
like
or
a
something.
field somewhere.
Yeah, a field.
Oh no!
Grass. I don't know. You learn how to make things your size, I'm sure.
Yeah, you could build your own house.
Have you
I'm
guys?
sure, you know what? I bet a bunch of giants get together and start their own bed production company, like making
Except then
giant.
I'm a graphic designer. I don't know how to do shit.
I mean, what do you need to learn how to do? You're giant. You take what you want.
Build a bed.
You just throw down some soft
Computer.
stuff.
With her giant hands on the computer.
If you're a giant, you could go to like a mattress store, take the roof off, get a bunch of mattresses from there, build your own.
Just like lay out the mattresses really big.
Yeah.
I think my career would be over. If I would never slept, I could be like really good at my career.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's
Are
true.
these giants like touring on some sort of freak show? Because they could make some money that way.
You're all about the detail with these giants.
Really wants to
I
know,
need to know the life of the giant.
are they being persecuted?
They are
Are
not
they
being persecuted.
Are they in a circus traveling around the world?
So
I feel like
it's
they
up
would
to you. So far they're not persecuted, but to live you may have to steal because there's not really there's no infrastructure for
Yeah, you
giants,
couldn't
you
go
know?
inside anywhere. Like you'd be stuck in the life of the outdoors unless they built buildings for giants.
Unless you built buildings for giants,
I mean, the giants would have to have their own city.
which is kind of cool.
An advocate for giants.
Yes.
You'd have to be a giant advocate.
Okay. So then the benefits of never having to sleep are just you can get everything done.
You get so much done. You'd get
Unless
to do
you're-
more, see more.
Unless you're just like mentally exhausted and fall into a depression.
Yes, but the mental exhaustion will not come from not sleeping, I don't think. I would have to
Well,
assume if you never have to sleep, it's because you're not tired. You're just not tired ever.
But sometimes I sleep just because I like it.
I would go with being a giant.
I figured.
Although I felt like you were
Because
leaning.
I'm tall, Jay. Is that why?
No, because you were really pushing for it. Like, what is this giant world gonna be? And like, where do I live?
These giants, I want to make sure it's a safe world for them.
Ready to be the giant advocate. She's like, all right, here you go.
I
think- Just gonna never sleep again.
again. What do you mean again?
Just forever. Never
Were you doing it
sleep.
before? Oh, never sleep again. I thought you
Always.
meant like I had done this before, never slept. I think I'll never
There's
sleep
nothing
again.
I want to do all day long, like be productive all day long. Like I like to chill.
Think
So
that-
you know,
So
Well, you
many
can
things
still
I-
chill though. You can still like watch TV. You can still hang out. You can still relax.
doing a lot of like playing video games, reading all the books I want to read, building all the shit in the backyard I want to build. So I do feel like at some
Yeah.
point you'd get out of shit and you'd be like,
I'll just sleep in my
No,
giant
there's always something more.
bed.
Amy's full in on giants.
You've already started like fantasizing about the giant world.
Like, let's start this giant life.
She's on tour already.
It's very intriguing. I mean, being a giant sounds cool, but at the same time, like I would love to not ever have to sleep. I would love it. I've been reading a book called, I think it's Why We Sleep, and the book just makes me so angry because it just tells you it's an audiobook for the entire 13 hours about all the awful things that'll happen to you if you don't sleep enough. And I'm like, I know. It's sad.
Yeah.
So if I didn't have to sleep and I get to live just as long and I can get more done and then I can carve out some time for fun without feeling guilty, that's just like a dream world. And then I'll make friends with giants.